Oh, Kristin Hannah, here we go again. Just as phenomenal as the women were. This one is called The Nightingale, and it swept me straight into occupied France, and I enjoyed it. The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah is a powerful story about two sisters, survival, and the many ways women fight wars, both seen and unseen. This is historical fiction masterpiece that reminds us bravery doesn't always come with a uniform and on the front lines. The story follows Vianne and Isabelle. Two sisters living very different lives when World War II reaches France. Vianne, the older sister, just wants to keep her family safe, but when the German soldiers occupy her town and take over her home, she's forced to make impossible choices. She's forced to turn in her best friend for being a Jew. The German soldiers will occupy their houses with or without them in the houses. Thus, why we have now the U.S. Constitution Third Amendment, which prohibits soldiers from taking over private homes without the owner's consent during peacetime and especially during war. However, this is not the case, or was not the case in France. Vianne's husband was drafted into the war and had to leave Vianne and their daughter. Their house was located on land that had a barn with equipment and old cars, along with storage below ground. The first soldier, Christophe, took over the house. He was very nice to Vianne and the daughter. He was respectful and stayed in the basement when he was there. Isabelle, the younger daughter, and them young, those younger babies, especially girls, they're a little firecracker. And Isabelle was one. She refused to sit quietly, headstrong and fearless, like I said, because I have a younger daughter too. She joins the French resistance, and I could see my child doing that, risking everything to help downed Allied pilots escape across the mountains. Isabelle would walk the Allied pilots across the mountains during winter months and help them into safe houses along the way. Isabelle helped a pilot who was shot down near her sister's house and helped him into that barn where there was storage below. Christophe, which was the German soldier that was living there, started looking for the pilot, found out he was in the barn, and when he opened the storage ground below, Isabelle shot him. I'm stopping there because I'm not going to share any more secrets of this book. Through their stories, Kristin Hannah paints a haunting picture of women's courage and the cost of survival when the world is falling apart. This book was very interesting, yet I'm reviewing another side of the war and the heroines who are a part of this narrative. Hannah's writing is, as always, vivid and emotional, and you feel the hunger, the fear, the heartbreak, and the love that is going on between these girls. But what lingers most is, like I said, love between the sisters, between the families, between strangers who help to stop fighting for what is right. If you love the women, like I said in the beginning, you're gonna love this one. The Nightingale is more than a war story. It is a story about endurance, hope, and the quiet heroism of women during that history often forgets. I would definitely rate this book 5 out of 5. I might even buy this book as well. It is 608 pages in the audio, the best 17 hours of your life.